So how does the water get into Skimmer Basin number 1? This is a diversion ditch. If you can look at the check dams, do they need maintenance? Are they filling up? All this water is coming down the diversion ditch to this ring filter where it goes into this slope drain right here, which eventually goes into the basin. It's real important we have this slope drain so that we're not eroding the entire slope here and we're allowing the water go cleanly into the basin. This diversion ditch flows directly to the second slope drain of Skimmer Basin number 1. Is it functioning properly? Is it working? This is important because this is flowing directly into the forebay of Skimmer Basin number 1. Go ahead and write down what you think. Ooh, that always tickles. We're here at Sediment Basin number 2. We're actually looking at the outfall right now. Unfortunately, there's no discharge at this point. But let's pretend for this video that our discharge looks like this. How clear is this? Follow the same steps as you did for Skimmer Basin number 1, with 1 being very clear and 10 being very turbid. How about the water in the basin itself? Any suspended solids? Any floating solids? How about any oil sheen? Write that out in your logbook. This is a rock weir basin. How does the weir look itself? How do the baffles look? Does it need maintenance? Go ahead and write this on your inspection sheet. Look at these diversion ditches. What do they look like? Are they shaped like a smiley face? Do they need maintenance? These diversion ditches flow into 2 separate slope drains. What do these slope drains look like? Go ahead and write down what you think as labeled on your inspection logbook. I believe erosion control man's powers are almost diminished. We're here at Sediment Basin number 3. Let's do what we did for Skimmer Basin 1 and Sediment Basin number 2 by looking at the outfall first. Unfortunately, we don't have any discharge, but for this video's purpose, let's pretend it looks like this. Write down what you think, clarity level, 1 to 10. Let's look at the basin itself and the water in the basin. Floating solids? Suspended solids? Any oil sheen? Follow the steps that you did for Skimmer Basin 1 and Sediment Basin 2 and write down on your inspection logbook what you think of this. How does the weir look itself? How do the baffles look? Does it need maintenance? Go ahead and write this on your inspection sheet. Look at these diversion ditches. What do they look like? Do they need maintenance? These diversion ditches flow into 2 separate slope drains. What do these slope drains look like? Go ahead and write down what you think as labeled on your inspection logbook. Well, it looks like we're done with this job site. At the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you what my inspection logbook looks like, and hopefully yours looks very similar. Remember, you don't need an erosion control man to come out to your job site. You can contact your state, your city, or your county erosion control inspector, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. As for me, my job's done here.